Alright, everybody, we are hopping into the LR Int Carnival Gohan Showcase. We're going to go ahead and turn off the other entrance animation skips. I just wanted to show off his. Listen, I can't be too upset. This guy, just came out, but the friend is only at level 1. Listen, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I like having a friend here that's not 55%. I like that. We can get a little bit of link leveling going, right, guys? I mean, listen, if I can be at full level 10 links in a day, you guys can get close. You can get to, level 5 in 2 days, okay? Listen, all right? I expect great things out of you all. I post all these guides. I have 100 link leveling guides, and by 100, I mean, 2, but, you know, it's listen, I have the link leveling guides on the channel. Anyway, we're hopping in with Gohan here. Let's go ahead and get going. No jaw flapping. We're hopping into the showcase video. So he's starting out here next to Physical Piccolo. We've got Z Fighters and Fierce Battle active. He's at 278k. Remember that this guy is going to greatly stack defense on his 18 key unit super attack. And then he also gets 30% damage reduction for the turn. Or, I'm sorry, he's greatly stacking attack, regularly stacking defense. That is my mistake there. Okay, so we got there we go. He also gets an additional at the start of turn. If you want a full breakdown of what this guy does, be sure to check out my breakdown video, and that'll show you what he is and how I built mine. I will tell you that I think full dodge is the way to go for both of these guys. But whenever I say both of these guys, I mean both Carnival Gokus, or I'm sorry, both new Carnival units, the Carnival Goku and the Carnival Gohan. I just think that that you're just going to get the most value out of them doing that. And it's also, you're like, well, you're hopping into the Broly fight here, you can't dodge here. It's like, well, true, but you're going to notice that although mine are built full dodge, they're going to be doing just fine in this video. That stun is actually really helpful. That stun saves us a lot of damage here at the end, which is always very nice. Now, I do have more complaints with this Gohan than I did the Goku. The Goku, I basically have no complaints. The Goku is just a unit that is fantastic. I cannot complain at all about Goku. There's, zero flaws with Goku. Oh, I should have put Gohan in slot 1. I don't think Orange Piccolo will kill this guy. I forgot he was stunned. But Gohan here, I do have several issues with, and I'll tell you my biggest issue with this guy, and I'm going to talk about it in probably most of his showcases, because I have to assume that nobody is watching all of the, it's going to get annoying for those of you who actually do watch all of my content, but I have to kind of treat every video like it's the first, video that somebody is watching of mine, so I feel like I have to, re-explain things 100 times. That way people kind of get an understanding, because I don't expect everybody to watch every video I do. I put out 2 videos a day at least, so it's just one of those things. It's it's a lot of content to keep up with. But my biggest gripes with this Gohan, right, is because in his passive, he's getting a lot of additionals. He gets an additional for 6 turns. He gets an additional after after getting hit 8 times. But his 12 key super, he gets those additionals, right? It kind of leads you to believe that additionals are the way that you want to go with this guy. I think we can do this and get Piccolo some stacks. I don't want to be too greedy with Gohan, because Gohan's going to be fine. I'm more worried about Piccolo. But it's he's getting additionals in his passive, so it's okay, he's kind of Cooler. Cooler gets a lot of additionals. And then Cooler builds up key, attack, and defense, all sorts of stuff, as he does attacks, right? It makes sense. He's doing attacks, he builds up with attacks. That's, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Gohan is doing attacks, but he builds up from getting hit. And he doesn't have any sort of, slot 1 defensive viability. So it's if you guys haven't noticed by now, the reason people always say, oh, if you need to get hit, you should be designed to go in slot 1. The reason they say that is because, watch, we're going to load into this next turn, and it's not going to agree with me, but hopefully it will. Yeah, okay, so see, look at this. Most of the attacks on the turn are in slot 1. I mean, they're also in slot 3, but, that's just, not great. I'm going to put Gohan... Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to put Piccolo here. It's more important that we get Piccolo some build-up, because he hasn't had a chance to yet. Piccolo really, does need to get hit, because he gets, all of his defensive viability from being hit, whereas Gohan gets a lot of his from super attacking, from his stacks. So, we're gonna do this. Man, we're really getting, shafted with orbs here. This is not great. But yeah, it's like, if you're going to build a character that does a bunch of attacks, why not have them build up from attacking? You know? Like, Goku makes sense. Like, the AGL Goku, he's a guarding unit. He has really high defense. He can go in slot 1. He can handle all of those big hits. You want to put him in front of hits because he can absorb those for your other characters, right? Gohan can eventually, kinda, but, you know, it's like, you want to kind of put him in there early on in the fight. That way he's stronger at the end of the fight. So it's just like, it doesn't line up. Like, it doesn't line up. You got to kind of get lucky with this guy and hope that he either has type advantage and can take that punishment, or a lot of attacks just roll into slot 2, which can't happen. But most of the time you're going to load in, and most attacks are going to roll into slot 1. Just because, like, there's 2 attacking slots there, right? Like, there's 4 total attacking slots on the turn, and 2 of them can hit slot 1. So it's like, I mean, that's just like basic math, right? Alright, here we go. We finally kind of got the rotation that I want. We're going to do this. We can leave this guy on rotation. He's going to be just fine. This is also going to be good because we're going to float this guy off before we get into STR Broly. Looking pretty good on defense, 625k. This is the friend, so sadly, like, we're not going to get Gaze of Respect active with my Gohan. Wait, did I... No, okay, we're good. This guy doesn't have Gaze of Respect, right? Like, he has, like, Giant and stuff like that, yeah. But yeah, Gaze of Respect is a huge link for these guys. You can see here at link level 1... Oh, no, that's Fierce Battle. I clicked on the wrong one. There we go, Gaze of Respect. It's just giving 2 ki at link level 1. If we take a look at mine... 2 ki, 10% attack and defense. That extra 10% attack and defense is huge for these guys, so... you wanna try to get that if you can... There we go. We might KO Broly on this turn. It depends on what Gohan wants to do. This is his last turn with his intro buff up, as it is turn 5. So keep that in mind, please. That he is going to lose a little bit of ki and attack and defense, as his intro buff will be worn off going into next turn. And we haven't really had a chance to have him get hit yet, so we will see here. I kind of want him to just get close to finishing this guy off, but not, like, actually kill him. Like, right there, stop, perfect. Alright, so now we can get a little bit of ki build up, a little bit of defense. Okay, we got the attack. Seeing that attack pop up means that we have taken 5 hits in battle. So we have an extra 58% attack and defense. If we get hit, or I'm sorry, we get an extra 58% attack. I mean, we do also have the total 58% build up active as well, so... You know, listen, I need you all to go on, like, a wiki and, like, pull up the kit. That way you can, like, read along with me, right? Like, you can learn this as I'm saying it. Because I'm looking at it, I'm reading at it like you guys can see it and you know what I'm talking about. For a lot of you, though, I'm just saying gibberish words and you have no idea what I'm saying. We don't need to use the active skill here. We should be safe. Well... This is not good. Alright, well, let's just go with it. You know, the important thing is that we show off Gohan here. We still aren't going to use the active skill just because it's not going to kill this Broly. And we would basically need to kill this guy before he attacks. Alright, let's hope... Oh, no, this is where... We're dead. I think we are dead. This Broly does 720k on his super attack. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah. We could have survived if, like, either of those characters got to attack first, but they did not. So, we will hop back in. I will cut and come back whenever we are on AGL Broly. All right, we are back here up against AoE Broly. Slightly better rotation and a lot better attack placement here. So, we can keep Gohan in slot 1. Sadly, the friend hasn't gotten to do anything up to this point. So, little short on ki here. I kind of want to do this. But I can't. I have to do this. We're going to miss out on a stack, though, if I do this. Man. What is this key, man? We have to get the 18 key. In order to get his damage reduction, we have to get the 18 keys. So I think we're dead either way, so we have to do this. There we go. I mean, we had to do that. If that first attack is a super again, I'm going to be very sad. This Gohan, again, we floated him off on turn 2 because we had both Gohans in turn 2. So, because of course we did. So this guy hasn't gotten to do anything. Because we've been pretty much, like, one-turning this Broly. Like, last turn, we just barely, like, he survived turn 3, Tech Broly, with, like, a tiny sliver of health. And then, we took him out on the last turn on turn 4, so, like, we really should have probably been on AoE Broly on turn 4, which is insane. But, here we are. Alright, Gohan's doing some damage. Luckily, we got, super attacks, well, we got a super attack off for Gohan, right, so... And we're getting some build up. This is nice. He's not really supering us right here. This is good. All right, so now we have his full defense and attack built up. 3 more attacks and, or well, 3 more attacks received, and he builds up and he gets an additional attack. So pretty good. Going through this Broly fight very quickly. Decent. Okay, this is good. This is actually really good. Because it means that this guy has a pretty long cooldown, so we're not going to get super, like, immediately next turn. And we have the physical Piccolo. And he still took a little bit of damage there. Alright, here we go. Is he supering us on this turn? Hopefully not. No, alright, we have to... Dude, every time we have to sit through the unit super attack. There we go. Okay, let's do this. This is mine. Now, we do have Gaze of Respect active this time with mine, so let's see what his defense is at. 792k. I don't think he's fully built up, and he has 2 stacks at this point, so that's pretty good. This is going to be his last turn with the intro buff up, so, you know, his defense will dip down a little bit next turn, but still pretty good. We need to do some serious damage here for once Gohan. I probably should have used his active skill or transformed physical Piccolo. Probably should have done one of those 2 things, because I do actually want to take this guy out on this turn. I don't want another turn of AoE Broly. We have too many slot 2 characters on this team to deal with the AoEs. Let's see. There we go. No. Okay, Piccolo. I need like triple super, triple crit. Please. Could I put an order in for that? Get out of this AoE phase. No. Okay, 1 super. That's, you know. Okay. Ow. Sorry, I had like... Oh, I could use that. That would be helpful. But I don't think we need to. I think Gohan's just going to finish it off here. I'm going to trust in Gohan. We will see if that trust is misplaced here. Alright, because if Gohan doesn't kill him, then I think we're dead. Because I think he's going to super. And that Goku and Gohan needs to attack to get their defense as well. I don't really know why I brought them, other than I was just trying to get different units on the team. I probably should have just brought, like, STR Piccolo. But it's like, I wanted to, you know, I wanted to bring some different units, so... Alright, here we go. Big AoE, or I'm sorry, not big AoE, big AGL Broly here. Let's go ahead and throw Gohan's active skill out. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, not the best, not the worst. We didn't have too many stacks. We got here pretty quickly. But now all of our attacks for Gohan on this turn are super effective against all types, which is very good. So we're going to do a little bit of extra damage here. Let's go ahead and grab that. My Gohan is at 835k defense. After he super attacks, he'll be a little bit higher, and he'll also get that 30% damage reduction that he gets for attacking an enemy with his 18-key super attack. So, pretty good. I mean, this Gohan's good, right? Like, the point of this video is to show, like, how effective his team and how well he can be, right? And, you know, we're seeing a little bit of his flaws here in the first run in that, you know, he's not a slot 1 unit like Goku. Goku can build up his defense just like, it seems like a lot faster, and he's just like built to take on this Broly phase a lot better than this Gohan. You know, with Goku being type effective, he has the guard, he has the ki blast nullification, like, that all just makes him more apt to take on Broly, but that's just more apt to take on, like, any boss, right? Gohan just doesn't have the defensive tools that other characters do, and, you know, that is unfortunate. Also, I've been saying this whole time that whenever Gohan, like, takes his 5th hit, he builds up all of his defense, but that's not actually true. I've been saying that, but that's not actually true. It takes 8 hits, right, to build up Gohan, not 5. You know, but, you know, my brain. But yeah, I mean, that is like a big difference, though, with Goku and Gohan, is that Goku just has a lot of these abilities that allow him to survive these big boss super attacks and just help out the team a lot more than Gohan has. And that's not anything against Gohan, that's just the way it is. I mean, you know, they just decided not to give Gohan, like, anything. I don't know why they did that, but they did, and that's the reality that we are in, so it is what it is. If I do this, can we transform? No, not quite. Okay. Well, I could do this and then grab these, because this guy can tank normals and slot 1 will be just fine. Yeah, there we go. And then let's transform. There we go. And then grab that. We're back at full HP pretty much, and we'll grab that. And I think there's a chance that we just take Broly out on this turn. Let's see. Yeah, we're still building up defense. Nice. But yeah, Gohan is good. Like, don't get it wrong, Gohan is good. He leads a pretty solid team. You know, they've done a good job buffing these Piccolo units. So, you know, it's nice. You know, about a year ago, this guy would have been in a really bad spot, but this year he's in a pretty good spot. So, you know, I can't complain too much with the amount of good Piccolos that they've given us. Like, that really helps this guy out. Just because Bond of Master and Disciple is kind of like riding on these Gohan and Piccolo units at the moment. There's not much else going on. It's like you can run like some Beerus and Whis units on here, but right now those units are all kind of predicated on dodging as well, so it's like you don't even really want to bring them in here. And in the fights that you can bring them into, like, you're running like a Gohan team, right? So it's kind of awkward to have like Gohan and Piccolo and then like Beerus and Whis. That's just kind of like you can make it work, but it's a little odd, right? Like Beerus and Whis want to be around like other god type units, so to just throw them on this team is a little awkward. Oh, can we finish this with their active skill? Let's try it. I don't get to play this active skill enough, and I really like it. So I think this will be the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about Gohan, and I will catch you guys next time. What a failure. I forgot the skips were on, and then it, dude. What? All right, listen. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Gohan's at 1.19 million defense. It's pretty good. I already did the outro. I already did the outro to this video. I already did the outro. Oh no, we're getting supered. Broly does 1.2 million on his super attack. We had 1.19 million defense. See, we take that pretty well. Keep in mind, I'm not going to get the Dokkan attack. Keep in mind, Broly does 15% extra for being a class advantage. So his 1.2 million is actually closer to like 1.38, I believe. Pretty good. All right, listen, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. We're going to do the actual outro now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know. I'm shook. Yeah, I was ready to end the video. I was ready to end it. I was trying to give them their moment in the sun, and we didn't get it. All right, Metal Cooler Core tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.